In this video, we are going to see how to send SMS for new email of a specific user. So let's say that you receive a lot of emails, but you want that if a particular user sends you an email, then automatically a notification should be sent to you through SMS. How can you do this? For this, you will have to integrate Gmail with an application through which you can send SMS. Here we have Vonage. Now you will have to integrate the two, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. Here your trigger application would be Gmail and your action application would be Vonage. Now how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen.
To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. On the right hand side, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply sign in. If you are a new user, click on this tab, sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes, and yes, at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks so that you can explore the application well. Now I'm going to click on sign in as I'm an existing user over here, and here we have reached the all applications page. So we are going to click on access now for Pabbly Connect as we are doing this integration using Pabbly Connect software. Here we have reached the dashboard of this application. On the right hand side you can see a tab create workflow. Let's click on this, and a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this workflow. So here my objective is that every time I receive an email via a particular user, specific user, then only I should receive an SMS through Vonage. So I'm going to name it as send a Vonage SMS alert for new emails in Gmail. Let's click on create. Now here you can see that we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, and action is do this. Action here is the response of our trigger application. Now here my objective is that every time I receive an email through a specific user, then only I should receive an SMS, and here for receiving the SMS I'm going to use the application Vonage. So the first thing that I'm going to use here is a feature by Pabbly which is email parser. Let's click on this. So here you can see that we have received this email address. Now what am I supposed to do? Here it is saying that you need to send or forward email to the email address above, and we will fetch all the details from your email. So basically we have to forward the emails to this particular email address. And then again remember that if you are attaching any attachment, it should not exceed this size, 1 MB. So now I'm going to take you to the email address where I'm going to forward all my emails to this particular email address. I'm going to first copy this. So this is my email address, and here I'm going to take you to settings, then see all settings. So here we are supposed to go to forwarding and POPIMAP, and here we have to add a forwarding address. So I'm going to click on this. Now the address that we had just received here in Pabbly Connect, I'm going to copy this, go back and paste this over here. Once done, let's click on next. So here you can see it is saying that forwarding email to this particular address. Let's click on proceed. Once done, here we have to enter the confirmation code. So I'm going to click on OK. Now from where can we find this confirmation code? So if I take you back to Pabbly Connect, here you can see we have received the API response, and this is our confirmation code. So I'm going to copy this quickly, go back to my email address, and here I'm going to paste the confirmation code and then click on verify. So here you can see it has been verified. It is written you have verified the forwarding address. And now once done, I'm going to go down, let's click on save changes. So once done, I'm going to go back to Pabbly Connect, and here let's again capture the email parser response. Let's click on yes. So once we have done this, now what am I supposed to do? Through another email ID, I'm going to send an email to this particular email ID to check if I can receive the API response here. So this is my another email ID, and I'm going to compose an email over here. So I'm going to first write the email address. Once done, let's say the subject is test demo, and here I'm going to write dear XYZ this is a test submission. Regards. Okay, so this is my message. And now I'm going to click on send. So as soon as this is sent, what should happen? Here I should receive this API response. So let's wait for this. And here you can see that we have received the API response. This is our display name. This is the email address of the person. What is the subject? This is the subject over here. As I take you down, this is the email address of the person. And then as I take you further down, this is the subject. And here we have the body text. So basically we have received this response. Now I want to make sure that I should receive the SMS only if I receive any email through this particular person. So I'm going to add an application over here, which is actually a feature by Pabbly, filter. And here I have to select the label. So I'm going to go here, go to step 1, and here I'm going to select the email address. And now this should be equal to, so I'm manually going to write the email address over here. So once done, I'm going to click on save and send test request. So here we can see that I have received the message where it is saying that the condition is true. Why? Because yes, I have received the mail through this email address only. So once this is done, now I'm going to add my final action step over here where I have to receive the SMS, and the application here would be Vonage. Now the action event here would be send SMS. Let's click on connect. Here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with the Vonage account. So to set up this connection, I'm going to click on add new connection, and then here we need the API key and the API secret. To get this, I'm going to first take you to my Vonage account. So this is my Vonage account. As soon as you log in, here you have your API key and the API secret. So I'm going to copy the API key, go to Pabbly Connect, paste this over here, and then we have to have the API secret. So here it is. Let's paste this and click on save. So once this is done, here we have to map this information from, to, and text. What is mapping? I have this information in my system. I'm just going to retrieve it. And why is mapping important? Because if I write this manually, then it will not capture the new data. It will only take the manually written data even if the workflow is running for the nth time. So now first of all, here we have to enter the Vonage brand name. So I'm just simply going to write a name, Pabbly Connect. You can give it a name as per your wish. Now here we have to enter the mobile number of the recipient. Since this is just a test case, so I'm using a test number, and when you buy this particular application, then you will have your own number. So I'm just going to randomly write a number that has already been registered here. And now the text, so this text I'm going to map. So I'm going to click on this, go to step 1, and now I'm going to go to the body text. So this is the body text. And now let's click on save and send test request. So as soon as we do that, here you can see that I have received the API response, and at the same time, and here we can see that we have received an SMS. Here is the screenshot of the same that says, "Dear Ashi, test description, regards." This basically means that our integration process is a success, but we also want to check the same in real time. So I'm again going to go to my email address and send another email. So let's compose another email to the same person. And here let's say the subject is retest. And now I'm going to write, "Dear user, I hope you have received the last message. Regards." So I'm just writing a test message, and now let's click on send. So as soon as this message has been sent, what should happen? I should receive the SMS. So let's check for that. And here we can see that yes, we have received the SMS. "Dear user, I hope you have received the last message. Regards." So this basically means that our integration process is a complete success. Now I'm going to take you to Pabbly Connect to understand what we have done. So here our trigger application was email parser. The event was capture email parser. Then once this was done, we had chosen a feature by Pabbly, which is filter, to continue only if we have received the mail from this specific user. And final action application was Vonage, where the event was to send SMS. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can visit the workflow which is given in the description box of this video. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration that you wish to work on, you can always write to us.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.